Hi, everyone. I'm Megan, and I'm back with 6 short books to help you achieve your reading goals this year. Let's get started. If you're like me, you set an annual reading goal of a number of books you hope to read in a single year. Maybe that's 2 books, maybe that's 200 books. It's completely up to you. But so many of us here in the BookTube community love reading goals. I've even done a video already on are reading goals even helpful? So go check that out if you're waffling on whether or not to set one or to change one. But if you are interested in doing reading goals and you want some short books to help get you to your reading goal or get ahead, if you've got a big thing coming up that's going to keep you from reading, I've got 6 books for you that will absolutely help get you to where you need to be in your goals. The first book for you that's short is Our Wives Under the Sea. I love this book because it's a little bit sci-fi. There's a romance element. There's a gay couple who's the main center of the story. And it's just a little bit weird and a little bit creepy. And I've never read anything like it. And I really enjoyed it. It was quick. It was easy. It kept me turning the page. It was very compelling. And I ended the book kind of going, what just happened? And I loved it. And I would definitely love to see that as a screen adaptation. I think that would be really cool one day. But Our Wives Under the Sea, short book, clocks in under 200 pages, very easy to read. The next book is called The Forest Brims Over. This is an English translation of a Japanese book. And again, this is what I call weird girl fiction. It's very interesting. If you know a little bit about the Japanese culture and kind of the gender norms and gender ideals that occur in the culture, this book becomes even more fascinating when you know that going into it. And I just loved the imagery of the book. It was so beautifully written. I could see it in almost an anime style in my mind and adored it. It was so cool, so different from what I typically read, and it was very short. It hit the high points and it didn't faff about with anything else. So really enjoyed The Forest Brims Over. The next book is maybe a little longer, but it's still pretty short and it's so heartwarming. I can't not recommend it, and that is The Wishing Game. This book is just so wholesome and sweet. You will devour it. It's just wonderful. It's a wonderful, wholesome story. I know I've said those words already, but I cannot think of others. But this story just kind of burrows its way into your heart and stays there in the best way possible. It's beautiful, it's sweet, it's a found family trope. There's a little bit of adventure, and you will just go through it so quickly. It's a great book if you want to take it to a vacation, or if you want to read it on a commute or something like that. You'll love it. Definitely read The Wishing Game, and it's pretty short for your reading goals. The next book is called A Psalm for the Wild-Built. And again, this clocks in under 200 pages. I really liked it. It's a futuristic, dystopian, sci-fi kind of world with a robot and a human and their friendship that's developing. The author has another book that's also fairly short that's a sequel, or at least set in the same universe. And both of those are great short books for your reading goals that, again, are heartfelt, heartwarming, and quick and fun to get through. The next short book that I could recommend for your reading goals is The Midnight Post. And I met the author at an event in Raleigh, North Carolina, immediately got the book, and it is so sweet. It's definitely like a kid's book or a middle grade book, but it's written really well. It has beautiful illustrations by the author, and it's woodland creatures on an adventure. I hope there are more books in this series. I enjoyed it as an adult. And again, it comes in right around 200 pages, so it's great to read, and that includes pictures. And it's just a fun one for you to read on a weekend, sitting outside, hanging out, whatever you're doing. The last short book that I can recommend for you today is The Kaiju Preservation Society. This was so fun. For whatever reason, judge me, don't judge me. I really like kaiju. I really like the movies Pacific Rim. I like monsters. I like that sci-fi world. It's super fun. And the Kaiju Preservation Society was quick and snarky and oh my gosh, I can't believe there are monsters and alternate realities. Very easy to suspend disbelief to read this book, and really enjoyed it. I absolutely devoured it in a single day. And if you like that genre, it's a great short book for you to read for your reading goals. What other short books have I missed? Please drop a comment below and let me know some short books that I can add to my reading goals so that I can recommend them possibly to the world. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.